Welcome to Fandom Food, the series where I make anything and everything edible from TV shows, movies, books, anime, video games, and more! Today, we shall be making Crystal Star Pancakes in the Pink Moon Tiara drink from the Sailor Moon Crystal Cafe. Cue the intro. The things you will need to make your delicious and fluffy Japanese pancakes will be self-raising flour, white granulated sugar, baking powder, buttermilk, vanilla extract, Japanese mayonnaise. I bought this from my local Asian grocery store, but if you can't find this, I'll leave a link below to where you can buy it. And 1 egg. All of the measurements for your ingredients will be in the description box below. In a bowl, whisk together your flour, baking powder, and sugar until combined, and then set that aside for later. In another bowl, combine the buttermilk, egg, vanilla extract, and mayonnaise. Once that is combined, make a well in the center of your dry ingredients and add in your buttermilk mixture. Then mix that baby up until everything is nice and smooth. To make your pancake forms, take a cereal box and some baking paper and cut some strips. The length and width you make these will depend on how big you want your pancakes to be. My strips were 12.5 inches long and 2.5 inches wide. Once your strips of cardboard and baking paper are all cut out, staple them together at one end and then form them into a circle until it is your desired size. Mine was about 4 inches across. Staple that together and bam! You have a finished pancake form ready to be used to make your giant fluffy pancakes. Place your forms in a pan over low heat and pour in your batter until about 3/4 full. Don't fill it up too much because it will overflow. Cover that baby up and leave for at least 30 minutes to cook. While your pancakes are cooking, thickly spread some butter into a container. Use 2 circle cookie cutters and cut out a crescent moon shape. Store this in the fridge or the freezer until you are ready to serve. Once you see little bubbles on your pancakes and the edge is slightly cooked, go ahead and flip them over. It's okay if yours is a little burnt on one side like mine is. We can always trim that off after the pancakes are cooked. Recover your hotcakes and cook until a toothpick inserted comes out clean. My pancakes needed another 25 extra minutes to cook. Once your pancakes are fully cooked, remove your pancakes from the pan and let them cool slightly before taking them out of the forms. Place a pancake on your plate and start assembling your garnishes. We'll start by making a simple yet delicious chocolate sauce, which will make up the star design on the top of the pancake. For your chocolate sauce you will need unsweetened cocoa powder, granulated sugar, water, vanilla extract, and salt. Combine your ingredients in a saucepan and bring to a boil. Once your mixture starts boiling, stir constantly for about 5 minutes. Once the 5 minutes is up, pour your mixture into a squeeze bottle and put in the fridge for a few minutes to cool. While your sauce is cooling, slice up some strawberries and cut into heart shapes. I just used a little knife for this, but you can also use a heart-shaped cookie cutter if you have one. Now, make some fresh whipped cream to pipe on next to the pancake. All it is heavy cream, a little bit of sugar, and a splash of vanilla. Adjust the amount of sugar you add depending on how sweet or not sweet you want your whipped cream to be. Whip that together by hand or with an electric mixer until you get soft peaks. Your cream will look something like this when it's all done and whipped. Look at the fluffiness! Put your freshly whipped cream into a piping bag and then set that aside for later. Once your chocolate sauce is slightly cooled, now is the time to draw a star on your pancake. To make your star design, draw a triangle minus the bottom, then draw a diagonal line from one of your bottom points and bring across to the opposite side. Connect that line to your open line at the bottom and you have your star. If you don't like how your star looks, you can easily wipe off the chocolate sauce from the top with a paper towel and try again until you are happy. Once your star is how you like it, take your butter crescent moon out of the fridge and then put it right in the middle. Now I'm using some M&Ms to make up the crystals in the star. I'm using pink, red, green, yellow, and blue. Pink for Sailor Moon goes inside the crescent moon shape. Red for Sailor Mars goes on top of that one. Blue for Sailor Mercury goes below the moon. Yellow for Venus goes on the right, and green for Jupiter goes on the left. Grab your piping bag of whipped cream and make a zigzag shape next to your pancake. Then add your heart-shaped strawberries pointed side down. Add a few mint leaves, drizzle that with chocolate sauce, and dust the entire plate with powdered sugar if you wish to add to the impending sugar coma. Add a shot glass of maple syrup, and now, my friend, you have yourself a Sailor Moon pancake. To make your super easy Pink Moon Tiara beverage, all you will need is peach flavored lemonade soda and peach lemonade. I'll leave links down in the description to where you can buy the same brands I did. Ice, a lemon, and the maraschino cherry. Fill your glass up with ice and add equal parts of your lemonade and soda. Cut a wedge from your lemon and skewer that on a toothpick with a maraschino cherry, and place that on your drink. Now, my friend, you have a meal fit for a Sailor Guardian that Sailor Moon herself would approve of. Alright, so all our food is done, and look how delicious this looks right here. Doesn't this just look amazing, though? And then we have the lovely Pink Moon Tiara drink, which has the little cherry and the lemon. So fancy. So let's try them. Okay, I have a piece. Itadakimasu. That's so good. That is the best pancake I've ever had in my entire life. It's so fluffy, and it's like really moist. Even though it's been sitting out for a little while, it's still really moist, and the texture is just so amazing. Ugh. Now let's give this little guy a try. That's actually really refreshing. So the peach lemonade and the peach soda together, it's like subtly carbonated, and that's how I like it, 'cause it's not overly like bubbling in your mouth and kind of like that burning feeling you get when you get too much carbonation. So good. So if you enjoyed this first episode of Fandom Food, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. Make sure to leave a comment down below of what you'd like to see me make next, because this was super fun. I would totally do this again. So I'll see you all later. Bye!